You are, once again, whether you want to or not, listening to Live from Here with James P. Connolly. You can change the dial, but we always come back. Permanently joined by our friend of the studio, Mr. Comedian Jimmy Burns.
Yes, sir. Hello.
That's right. We have a great guest today in the chair of dignity. I think the best way to describe this next comedian is like strapping a large child into a chair who's had 3 days worth of Ritalin. Comedian Rob Brackenridge in the chair of dignity. Not that we're condoning Ritalin use, but this body could produce it if it were cut. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Only 3 days?
Well, you're... That's cocky, man. He's been all over, traveled the world entertaining the troops, cruise ships, Comedy Central, this show. That's the way the man rolls.
I've entertained troops on cruise ships.
Exactly.
I have.
Who have worked for Comedy Central? That's how impressive he is.
I got all three in one.
But Rob is a veteran from the Midwest who spent time here in L.A. And we talked before about some of the interesting people we saw on the streets of L.A. And Rob is no stranger to the how shall I put this? The creative living situations that flourish here in Southern California?
Yes, let's call them, I guess, for lack of a better word, the homeless people. I couldn't come up with that. Yeah, I'm going to coin that. Yeah. Every time someone uses that, they'll have to pay me.
I have never heard that before.
Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin. We don't have homeless people because the winter kills them off. Really. We find them thawing out in the springtime. It's like, chip the change out of their hands. There's so many out here, though. Just walking down the streets, like walking through a Dawn of the Dead movie. You know, they're like, ah. I feel like I should have a couple of those little bus conductor change things strapped on. There you go. Come again. Looks like you already did. Gross. I feel sorry for him. I just give him my Canadian change. Oh. I finally found something to do with that. You know, the bums out here are so unique. You know, they probably came out here in the '60s to write for Gilligan's Island. You know, and they never got the gig, but they're still walking around with their frayed, yellowed specs grip in their hand, and they're like, "And this one, the skipper screws up the rescue. It's groundbreaking." That's going to be me in like 10 years with my Everybody Loves Raymond script in my hand. And this one, Deborah tries to get laid. It's groundbreaking. That's just what, because that's...
It's beautiful.
I just kind of ran out of gas.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was not an editing problem. We actually, Rob formed 3 words which he didn't finish. And putting them all together.
It made up 3 new words. I actually went through like, it was like, that was a, okay. I just did it again. I did it again. You know, the voice I love to do that I never hear comedians do is the guy from the Jetsons. Ooh, aren't we the sneaky one? Well, Mr. Jensen. Oh. Ooh. I found out that's the worst voice to use to pick up a girl at a bar. Never use that, Gene. It's like, ooh, do you come here often?
People paid for this. That's good.
Right.
But Rob, you've also traveled around the world, too. We talked about that earlier. You've been to different countries. You've been 11, right?
Yes, and I found it's very important if you do go traveling, you should know a little bit about the culture, right? And James,
Sure.
You've been there. It's you should know at least the screw you gesture, you know? Because in America, we've got the middle finger, which I think is a great screw you gesture because you can't make that by accident, right? Could you come over here a second? You know, with the finger. You wouldn't use that finger to make people come over. I was over in Saudi Arabia hitchhiking. It turns out that's it.
No.
Yes, the thumb. I was flipping off the drivers, you know?
Oh, no.
Except you're supposed to add...
So for all you Saudi Arabians out there, Rob is sorry.
Yep.
Rob is sorry.
And if you don't accept my apology, then...
That's brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been enjoying the calm and soothing voice of Rob Brackenridge here.
Yes, the mellow tunes.
So if you...
When would we put together a meditation tape?
Yeah, it's called Don't Sleep with Rob Brackenridge.
You'll never hear a Wisconsin guy do a meditation tape, but you hear this nice music and all of a sudden, okay, take your leg and put it in the back of your head there for Christ's sakes.
So all those lovely relaxing tracks and more are available at www.robbrackenridge.com. He actually does have 2 CDs out that have nothing to do with fake relaxation. The new one's Bits and Pieces.
Bits and Pieces.
And he has another one out called Are You Coming With?
Or no.
But so please visit. Rob is coming to a town near you. And as always, thank you to comedian Jimmy Burns in the
Jimmy
Burns. And you can look for Jimmy's link on the website and visit me at www.jamespconnolly.tv. Look for the Live From Here logo, and that will lead you to a world where you can find out more about Rob and Jimmy. Or no. Either way. So as always, come back often, don't get rid of us, and drive safely, Road Warrior. Rob, I need a shower.
Okay, let's take one together.
Oh, no.
Oh, gee.
I had to ruin it all.